I just finished watching my film Clerks for 1.5, and in this film I found it really strange because in the film they never really change location. It's always just set in the shop. And obviously they move back to the video store, but then just straight back to the shop again. So I found this really strange. You never normally see this in mainstream movies. You're always normally changing locations for different events or moving locations for different shots and different days. But in this film, you always just stay in the shop, and I found that really weird and strange when watching this film. Also, it was set on the same day throughout the whole film. I found this really weird because normally in mainstream movies, there are different events happen over a set number of days, or something happens over a set number of days, or something massive plot changes. But in this, it just set all in one day, and I don't think it's really had an effect in the film at all. It just made it a bit boring, really, because it's set on the same day, and we just see the same thing over and over again of what he's doing on that day, and this never normally happens in mainstream movies. Also, nothing really happens in the film. I mean, all we're seeing in the film is him and his day at work, which it's not really a film. It's just like more like a documentary of his life and what's happening through everyday life. And this never normally happens in mainstream movies. They normally have a plot or something. They normally have a plot or something that happens throughout the film, something to work towards, something for the characters to actually want to achieve. But in this film, it never happens. It's just literally his day at work, and that's it. Also, there's no development of the characters. We know as much as we do about him at the start than we do at the end. And obviously, you learn about his current girlfriend and his ex and some stuff like that, but that's just general stuff. But normally in mainstream movies, you go really in depth about the character and what their life was like back in the past and what it's like now, and it's a lot different. But in this film, you're just learning literally just about him, and you just see him when at the start and at the finish he's exactly the same person. And also the whole film's in black and white, which is a main difference, which I think is the main difference about the mainstream movies. I mean, now in this day and age, every film's normally in coloured, and if it's not in coloured, it seems to be a bit weird. Now I think this is true with this film, like it's black and white throughout the whole film, and in mainstream movies, obviously it's just whole coloured throughout the whole film, and I find that route a bit different when watching it, because obviously when I'm growing up I'm seeing most films in coloured, so when seeing this film it really opened my eyes about different films in black and white and see how they can be different to each other. When watching this film I've learned that I've learned a lot more ways to make a film. Like you can make it in black and white and still make it effective, and also that you can make a film about just one guy's day, day and life, and there's nothing different about that. So that's my analysis of the film Clerks.